While fans of the New Orleans Saints, who dats, are still not letting the 2018 season go, the team itself, or at least its scouts and coaches, are in Mobile, Alabama this week for the Senior Bowl in preparation for the 2019 NFL Draft. The Saints have already dealt away 3 picks in this year's draft. A first was given up last year to move up in the 2018 NFL Draft and take defensive end Marcus Davenport. A third was traded to the Jets for backup quarterback Teddy Bridgewater and a fourth for cornerback Eli Apple. That leaves only one true pick of value, and that's the Saints pick in the second round. And that pick is near the very bottom of that round. In fact, 61 picks will be made before the Saints are even on the clock. They pick at number 62, from a press conference in Mobile yesterday, Jan. 23, Saints GM Mickey Loomis had this to say about the 2019 NFL Draft from the Saints' perspective: "Our guys are evaluating every player in the draft, and you never know what can happen in terms of acquiring picks. We met with Mickey Loomis today, and among other things, talked about the draft. Our guys are evaluating every player in the draft, and you never know what can happen in terms of acquiring picks. https://t.co/KursantBBG, Luke Johnson, @ByLukeJohnson, January 23, 2019. That's going to be the goal for the Saints heading into and up to and during the draft. Acquiring picks to make up for those lost will be tough. The Saints just don't have the bargaining chips to make a deal happen. A first-round pick is a pipe dream, and even a third will be almost impossible to turn." ESPN's Mike Triplett has gone so far as to say that the Saints shouldn't even bother participating in this draft because of the scarcity of picks. But, of course, you could end up getting a player like Michael Thomas, a second-rounder, so you have to figure the Saints may actually not take that advice. They do still have a 5th, 2 6ths and 2 7ths. And the Senior Bowl is a great place to scout players at all those spots. From starters, to backups, special teamers and practice squad guys. The biggest needs for the Saints in the 2019 NFL Draft are an offensive guard, tight end and cornerback. There'll be plenty this week to evaluate before and during the game on Saturday, Jan. 26, including tight ends like LSU's Foster Moreau and offensive guards such as Alabama's Ross Pierce-Baker. There's no doubt the Saints face a huge challenge in trying to make anything out of this year's draft. After the third-round picks have a much greater chance of never ending up on an NFL roster at all. And, except for the second-rounder, all the Saints' picks are in that territory. But they're also late-round picks. Marcus Colston was a 7th-rounder, who end up being as good or better than players taken in the first round. Next, off-season priorities on offense. Drew Brees the challenge ahead. Making roster-worthy picks from the dregs left to the Saints in the 2019 NFL Draft is extreme. The Saints had an epic year with a 2017 NFL Draft, only to have a much less stellar showing with the picks they made in the 2018 NFL Draft. The whole thing is very hit and miss. But you don't win if you don't enter, and the Senior Bowl is the best place to start the hunt for future Saints.